Hello.
Oh, that's loud.
Tarkov levels.
No, I reverted it the other way, but I've gone too far.
Yeah. Is there a setup? Sorry. Is there a setup out yet?
No.
Okay. You still on the medium?
No.
What do you got?
In the set, it's last season's Watkins Glen setup.
Oh, it passed. Okay.
No.
Oh, but it's just.
Yeah, I had to dig a thing.
Are you got the full or just the
Yep.
half tank? Yeah.
No, it's only one set, and it should be full.
Oh, there's really? There's R1 and then R1 full.
No,
Once. That's last year.
So no,
Same date.
no. Search via date edited.
Okay. Ah, yes, full fixed. Yeah?
Yep.
Sound right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Oh, and you've done the work for me. Thanks, mate.
Yep. Why did that? Okay, that worked. Okay. Hooray, shit works.
Oh, outlap cold tires. Come on.
Again?
Well,
Maybe I turned you down too far. No, we're just twice as heavy, I think. I think the default setup is not a fucking heavy set. Now we're full. Fuck. But also might be slower. Oh, what? My left monitor has begun to flicker, turn on and off.
ooh,
Can't be good.
no, that's not good. Cable, just something simple.
Building up graphics cards now that nobody doesn't make any.
Not if it's only one for that. And
At this stage, I think I'd rather be than not the graphics card. Oh, and who would that? The Marcus. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no!
I thought you turned damage off.
Oh, yeah, cool. Get off the racing line before Marcus gets through. Waiting for my boy. I did exactly what I did in the race and just put a wheel on that fucking outside grass.
A bit of grass, yeah, I did the same thing, man.
Mine ended exactly the way my race ended last year. Fuck it. Race ender. What was that? Lap 9. 9 laps.
I went out into that grass as well, but obviously not quite as much as you did.
No forgiveness out there. Just a wall.
Yep. Ah!
One with their bus stop, mate.
I didn't account for the extra speed from draft.
Oh, cheap drafts. Draft slut.
Do you take the next corner in second, Jake, or third?
The early
See ya.
upshift. Yeah. Second, get it in.
Right.
Early upshift.
Cool.
He's going to be super paranoid of that fucking corner now.
Yeah. For a little while. too greedy in the bus stop. Come undone.
Oh no 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 no! Ah, there's another race centre. Fucking another wheel in the grass. Just
The
out
carousel.
out of the carousel and into the next left.
Oh shit.
Halfway front in the grass. Gotta learn where the edge of this car is. What a fucking good decision that was to not disable damage.
Damage. Yeah. So you have to disable it.
Yeah.
But obviously it still acts like an incident's happened. So
Oh yeah,
just
you
fly
fucking
off for a
smash your
moment.
car, yeah, but it sort of auto repairs a couple
Yeah.
seconds later. So that lap just felt like the car was coming back to me. Like after the big spin and smash and stuff, the car didn't feel great for the grip. It was just starting to come back, and then I instantly fucking destroyed it. I'm gliding a fair bit in places. I have a funny feeling, well, from memories of last year, we had to be really careful not to.
I don't know, but I'm definitely in those third gear corner, kind of slow corners. I'm definitely getting some slide on sometimes on throttle.
Out of the, what is that?
Yeah, definitely a slidey area. A lot of tyre heat potential. Definitely lost pace now. I've got pushed too hard on them early. Just want to keep up with Jake.
What are we? 14 laps to go, or I'm assuming it's
about halfway. According to the fuel, about halfway.
I think so.
I got a horrible understeer now.
Yeah, I'm getting nothing fine. I noticed I've had to brake early because I'm braking at the same point, and same as you, I'm getting understeer through the corner, and I can't.
Yep.
I'm missing the corner now.
Yeah, I've been doing the same. I just didn't correct there of the carousel and got out a bit wide, and maybe the marbles a bit too.
Definitely noticed both ends with the grip turning into the heel. Yeah, pretty bad for understeer.
Yep, it is. Yeah.
Oh, and the reason as well. Holy shit!
And the last corner, I'm finding now too.
Understeer? Yeah, I've headed towards the wall a few times. I've had to move the braking back for that.
Yeah.
And even the penultimate corner, I've had to slow down to actually make the corner.
Yeah, I'm just getting into fourth gear and then basically coasting.
Just talking about it, I've dropped half a second or more just then.
Yeah, man. I'm about a second off my pace from the beginning.
Just thinking about it, talking about it.
Like, yeah.
Just put a second on me.
Oh,
Just chatting.
Yep.
Fuck's sake. Well, the rear's getting a bit touchy in areas that I've not had quite confidence in. It turned into one, and the rear was about to snap around.
Is it scary? Okay, I haven't had that quite yet.
Oh, I think it's getting really bad. The left. Got 10 laps to go. For fuck's sake.
I got 13 laps apparently.
it goes. Fucking 8 laps.
I reckon we should have a third team, just you on your own, mate.
Why?
You know, just give the boys a chance.
Crash. I'll be fucking leading.
You'll be the awesome one. Come race day.
It's been out and still be in front of you.
It's alright, Sean will be starting. Marcus has eaten a couple of seconds out of the gap.
What's up?
What's
Hey!
up?
Oh, there you go. Anyway, thanks, boys. That was a good sesh.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it just? What do you remember about our last assault on Watkins? Apart from that we lost. Yeah. Do you have any takeouts of the car?
Don't know.
You remember tyre life being an issue and having to make sure we...
I feel like I don't remember it at all.
What, there's
I vaguely, now
early
you
stage
mention it, I do
Alzheimer's,
vaguely
right?
remember tyre wear.
well,
not
let me
like
tell you, it's all coming
terrible.
flooding back right now.
Oh, really?
Because I didn't remember anything, and now I'm like, oh, this feels vaguely familiar.
We are using last year's setup too,
No,
though.
we're not. We're not.
Sure.
What setup you got loaded?
Yes. Last season's.
Season. Well,
What? So you guys aren't using the iracing setup anymore?
No.
What car are we driving in? 936.
Whatever
Watkins
you can,
Glen,
whatever you
6
want.
hour,
You
R1.
you just choose whatever.
It says tech failed. What have you loaded then?
it's called
If you sort
fixed.
by the date
Yeah.
last uploaded,
Wet.
oh god,
Well, that's the last uploaded.
maybe your VRS still hasn't downloaded it yet.
Oh, it's the wrong way around. Watkins R1 full fixed.
Hey, hooray! I mean, I expect that from JB, but not you.
Oh, why not? So you're managing to do consecutive laps now, or
Yeah, I turned the damage off.
Yeah.
you turned the damage off?
But the good news is, the bad news is I've crashed 3 times, four
Yeah.
times, 5,
Three. No, I think it's 3.
and a
Since
big
I've been
spinner. The good news is none of them have been at the bus stop.
Oh, there you go. Progress.
Yes. I've got a line that seems to be working for me, so...
This is very different to the Formula 1 car.
Yes. Oh no, about the same. Got left. So with about 10 laps to go, my tyres have been fucked, and now I'm just putting around trying not to crash.
Oh, I'm all over the place.
My last lap was a 39.5.
38.1. Yeah, okay.
So it's just not your fucking winter.
You probably made a mistake.
I think I'm going to get into the 39s with this lap, though. I can now see markers in my mirror everywhere.
I bet I can get into the 39s on new tyres.
You bet you could, mate.
Oh, I've just got the "you'll need to take care of your tyres" message. I've hit 50%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No real surprise though. Well, to me, with the way it feels, but
You must be, what, a couple of laps left?
4, I think.
I got 6.
Oh. Yeah, but I had to stop and dump the clutch and turn around.
You've saved a bit of fuel then.
No, you've got 2 more laps than me. I've got 3 laps to go.
I joined after you guys were already on track, though.
Alright. 39.5. Well, at least I'm consistent.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah, we talked about all that sliding, and I didn't give a fuck when I was going to the car. Admittedly, I was more worried about not crashing at the bus stop, so I've sort of overcome that, and I think now I need to start working on not sliding everywhere.
Smoother in the beginning, yeah.
Oh, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Hit a wall there?
I shouldn't be sliding.
Yeah. You sliding again.
Oh. This setup is so much better through that corner that I was struggling with the other day.
New day, new Sean.
Yeah. Shit, you guys are, so you guys are like 3 seconds off your fast pace.
Yeah,
That's a massive drop off.
That's twice as much fuel.
Track temp, maybe.
Well, we do need a baseline. So if you want to fill up the old meat jom to full tanks and have a crack,
I'm on full fuel.
yeah, full fuel with
No, but
what's
the
set.
medium setup though. The
Medium setup.
yeah.
Yeah, like if you want to do a
iracing.
baseline comparison, because I've set the weather to be static, so it won't change, won't cool down, it won't do anything like that. If you want to compare data, you'll have to fuel across the line.
Almost out of fuel, but it looks like I'll make it to the end. I'm being told. End
Yeah,
of
man,
what?
there's only 2 hours to go, you'll be right.
I reckon I might get that message about my tyres soon. Something seemed to happen that last lap there with grip. The old cliff.
Yeah, I had that from about 10. Took about 5 laps to get to that. For moi, sure I was the first one out. I've done 30, I think it's like 31 laps.
Okay.
I'm on 30 or have I completed 30? Yeah, I've completed 30, isn't that what that is?
The age-old iracing question.
Oh yeah, I dipped into the 38s last lap. Hooray!
All right.
You think, Chief? Fucking hell. "43 front left, 39 rear left." Too easy.
You got this.
Oh, I might need to work on my tyre wear.
Me both, I'm pretty sure. So how many laps into you, Marcus, into your stint?
25.
Okay,
Got
so,
6 left.
so much the same. So you've been looking after yours really well compared to me, at least.
How many laps in are you, Jacob?
I've got 3 laps of fuel left.
So on fresh tyres, I'm able to keep up with Jacob.
No, Jacob, on cold tyres can go as fast as I can on my warm tyres.
Well, I was behind Jake at the start, and I think I made the error of trying to keep up, and it just chewed my tyres up prematurely.
Premature problem.
Immature problem, or premature, yeah. Oh. I'm driving a plough now compared to what I had. That's really bad.
Be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find the lap times just dropped off slowly throughout the stint, or are they sort of good for a while and then just...
About halfway through the stint, I noticed, you know, it seemed like, fuck, I've really lost some pace here. And then I'm like my last lap now, and that second last lap just then was ploughing. I just feel like I've got no front end anymore. And Marcus has made up 3 seconds over the last, 10 laps or so? But you seem to have sort of stabilised behind me there. Oh. The problem is adjusting early enough. I just didn't start braking a little earlier and all that sort of stuff. Be smoother on throttle. Oh, that's horrible there, Marcus. And here, no grip. All right, I'm boxing this lap, Marcus. Look at that, 31 laps. Yeah, just cross the line to get lap 32 pop up. Oh, left front 43. Back in there.
My front left is 55. My rear left is 41.
It's better than mine. You seem to have kept yours nicer though, as in a temp window, because mine just absolutely turned to shit. Can I screenshot this? I can't screenshot this without it alt F4ing anyway. Not alt F4ing. Right, so I'll stick that in Discord. Yeah. This is my baseline to improve on. Do we check? Do we do a baseline versus the baseline?
I don't know. What's the comparison you're looking at? I was just talking about, like, if you start the stint at 36 fives and you end the stint at 39 fives, then you
Oh, right.
at the end of the stint, you're 3 seconds a lap slower.
Yes. That's just fucking out of the gate, balls to the wall driving though. That's not, oh, you know, we need to drive a bit sensibly. Which is this is what I was talking about, because there's only, what, 20 laps in before I started to go, you know what, I don't think I can drive flat out the whole stint. I don't think the tyres are going to like it. So I think having to adjust the way we drive, I think we do a better job. I hope that, I don't know of any drastic tyre modelling changes that we've had since that season. But yeah, I don't kick.
I mean, I guess,
all that
like,
much.
we were experiencing this at Sebring as well. Like, we had to not chew up the tyres before the end of the stint.
I think we experience that with every event we do.
No, but there
Well,
used to be a
while ago,
time
it
we
used
could,
to just be flat out.
yeah, you flat out the whole way. Back in my day,
Oh, you said
there's no such thing as tyre temp and tyre wear. Actually, there might have been temp. Actually, maybe there wasn't. I see smoke. Who to smoke? Marcus? Damage is off, dude, so if you crash, just keep driving.
No, I finished.
Oh, okay.
Must have,
Fair enough.
Might have been me.
yeah. My lowest was 45, which is 3 left.
And tyre lock-ups too, that's not going to do temps and wear any favours. All those big slides that are crashing into the wall. Not to help.
There it goes again.
Oh my god.
3 crashes in the bus stop in my first.
Oh really? That's too bad. You just need to get the line right. I feel your
Why am I
pain,
the
Sean.
slowest?
Well, you
2 tenths, 3 tenths. I can deal with that.
thank you much, Lee. It's a slow collection over time. I don't think anyone goes out of their way and buys. Actually, they probably do these days. Just chipping away at it.
Mike,
No, I'm not talking to them. No, I know. Just doing a little bit of testing for the Watkins Glen 6 hour in 2 weeks. Learning the tyres suck. Learning the new modelling and curbing in the bus stop bucks. Blowing out some cobwebs. Yeah, I have to see if I can do 30 laps without highway dropping below 50.
Got to lose a lot more time on this outlet. Wait.
Can't park there, mate.
I'm moving again. I'm not loving this car.
Stupid car. Is it the jumping in and out of the Formula One car? 'Cause you were okay with the other set the other night. You were pretty safe.
No, I was still spinning. The other night I was just trying to do laps. Now I'm trying to do consistent laps.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
Wow, it's the first time I've done that. First time I've crashed.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't.
Trying to keep up with me, I see.
yeah, clearly. Well, Warwick, mostly. That's impressive. I'm not going to be outdone.
Not the session to worry about times. Once the track's figured out. Oh, dude, the monitor's getting worse. Stop. Where's my audio mix? Now, I wonder if I made the weather static, Sean. I was saying that before you got here. To try and keep the session clean so you could try new things and you'll compare
Yeah.
the data and stuff. I don't know if, whilst the weather is static, and I chose static weather, whether the track still heats up.
I think it does.
It's 12 o'clock all day.
Yeah, but that would be determined by cloud cover, so there's no cloud cover, it'd be consistent UV, right?
I think usually the track's still heating up at 12.
Yeah, I'd like to think though if we pick the static option, do I have to do that on a different screen for the track?
Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, there's a difference between track staying static and the ambient temperature and stuff staying static.
Remember a long time ago when the iRacing didn't have any of those sorts of things built in? I thought that tick box was just reverting to that old model. Does this thing still work? My mic still work. Radio cut. I just
So where the track goes? I think you
fun.
should do some more laps.
I do that often.
I tried to just turn the ignition on and just drive away on my electric motor. And I had to use the start the petrol motor like a chump. I think part of my problem in the bus stop, Sean, was just trying to go in way too hot. Closer to the 300 than the 400. That and not having any real visual markers to line up the curb. So brake marker back 400 now. I'll see if I can slowly creep up on it. I sort of got something that's working as a visual as I completely missed the corner, saying how good I've been taking the corner recently.
Can definitely no longer do 36s. Holy shit, the rear's getting slippery as fuck.
Well, it's just going to get worse. There's no good news to that. Although the fronts start to go out to sort of balance it out.
I'm just near mid corner and then sliding all over the place on the exit.
The exit, yep.
Not even short shifting to third out of the fucking toe. Still slides.
I stay in third all the way through it.
I think earlier on when the grip's high, I feel like I can do that. But now I feel like I just have to slow down too much.
Yeah, using a second to slow it down and then short shifting.
I'm gonna try that maybe on project.
I don't even do 37s anymore.
Like watching my stint, a replay of my stints.
How many laps in are you?
I got 9 to go.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. That's the one.
Message I'm going to need rubber soon.
With, what, 7, 8 to go?
7 to go.
Fuck you.
You abuser.
Yeah, that's even worse than me.
Yeah.
I just did a 37 then.
Yeah, but you had the benefit of our hindsight and warnings about tyre wear, and he's gone in and just done the reverse.
Well, I don't know what the reference is. I still have to drive it to know what it
Righto,
feels like.
you do you. Don't worry about the collective knowledge of the team. You just do you.
Well, I don't know what it feels like. to wear the tyres too much until I drive it and see how much wear I get.
All I hear is excuses. Blah, blah, blah. Debbie, don't ever tell him I understand what he's talking about, alright? I don't need him to know that.
Keep talking though, keeps losing your time.
Who, him or me?
You?
Yeah, I'm just at the time. Just chilling. I'm actually just trying not to slide at the moment. I'm not really worried about times. About halfway, I guess, the second stint. Where are you, Sean? You must be, what, 3 or 4 laps to go or something?
4 laps to go, including this one.
How's those awesome bit of tyres you've got on?
Amazing. Simply lovely.
Righto, Max. If it wasn't so loud, I'd play it right now, but I think it's a bit loud for you.
I lose so much of my time through the toe and the heel of the boot. Like that's
So
where
all the corners.
No, like the first sector, I'm not that far off.
Yeah, fast.
I actually
fast
matched my
ones.
best turn 1 the other lap.
I knew, I think it was about 7 or 8 laps to go, and I just broke into turn 1 and then hooked into the corner, and the rears were like, "Yeah, I'm not playing anymore." It didn't lose control, but it was enough like where I went, "Ooh, those rears I think."
I just had that in the off camber, third last corner. They just started sliding sideways, and there was nothing I could do. Wait.
Peeling more of that rubber off.
Um,
You get that for sure.
in the 30s.
30% left on your rears. What time you get in?
But I went into turn 1 the other lap, and I sort of had that, you know, when you're like, oh, that's too far, like I'm gonna lose it, and then you don't lose it. And I came out of the corner up on my best. And I was like, oh, that's probably how it's meant to be taken, but that feels like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I think that's that whole loses fast kind of approach. Cost me a second. Thanks, Sean. Oof, don't short shift there. I didn't like that at all.
Got another message about taking out my tires.
Well, that must be 30, is it?
I think so.
Or is it now both the fronts and... I don't know. No. Turn 1, I find the car's got understeer mid-corner where it's banked. As the banking rolls away, it turns into which is great when you're trying to use the throttle to counter the understeer mid-corner.
Oh, these tires are shocking.
Yeah,
So
let's
we're all
from
got
the
same
hard.
script.
And because I set up the hosted, I don't know if the temps and shit are... I think I set them overly high. But it's worth checking.
I'm just scraping in with 38s though. 38 nines.
We've got about 11 left. 10, 11. time back. How many laps you got left, Mark?
13.
How's your tyres? You taking care of them consciously, or you just going with slow? Huh?
They seem pretty dead, overheated.
Yeah, the last 5 laps or so, I seem to have suddenly caught you.
I have almost an extra lap of fuel. Came in with 0.8 laps remaining, so it wouldn't be hard to get an extra lap.
So how many in total? I think I got 31, or was it 30?
I'm just going to say yep, because I remember thinking that myself.
Well, you had almost an extra lap.
No, I got that extra bit. I crossed with nothing, I think. I'd crossed the line and got told 1 to go. Just after it.
Okay, you came in at the start of your lap 31. Warwick. JB. I think you went an
32.
extra lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went an extra lap. I came in... Oh, I came in at the start of my 30th lap. So I did
So
2
you
laps
used
less than you.
more fuel, more rubber. These F1 drivers think they can just come in here and throw this thing around.
Yeah.
Did you
Did
reset
think-
the JB? Your second lap's real slow, unless you just got slow.
I did on this run, yeah.
Why? No damage!
At the very start of the session.
I forgot. I just went into automatic default mode. No, I don't think it was on the first one, mate. It was on the second
We might have been
attempt.
waiting. Parked
Yeah, I
up
was
somewhere.
waiting. Yeah, I was waiting on that, like, 3rd lap, something like that. So that might have helped me get that extra lap, I don't know.
Jacob came in on his 30, start of his 32nd as well as Sims. I don't know how I did 2 laps. Well, I guess I did a little bit of saving. I would have been 1 lap less. That's a lot of extra fuel to go the same speed. I'm not normally that fuel heavy.
No, you're not.
Well, I said they did have a lift and weight,
We did wait around, yeah, you were straight at it, so...
as in one of my crashes. I don't know why they waited, because I only went and crashed again anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't have waited.
We didn't wait after the second one.
No, they did not wait the second time, fuckers.
Pushing that.
Be right back.
Copy.
Does that work?
I don't know, probably not.
What shortcut?
No, running on the
Getting a bit on
grass.
the grass.
You're trying to cool your tyres down.
Yeah.
I think it's as much wear as it is temp, mate. I think they're more worn. Yes, they hit worse, but I don't think
Interesting to see whether it still works. Though it's isn't it protestable thing now, or did they
for
fix
qual, yeah, I'm pretty sure they fixed it or removed it because of the exploit.
Yeah, I don't know if they banned people for back in the esports, I think they did.
The toe is the worst spot for wheel spin. You feel like you're losing so much time just by taking it easy.
Yep.
Well, I didn't even, almost didn't
I'm
get into
back.
the 6Q.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Now she's getting a bit slick. I got about 5 to go. 6 to go. 7.
We got 11.
I've got 30 to go.
Maybe 31.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tries.
I didn't check what my tyres were.
Go to check now. Give you last week.
33% both rears.
So my rears were in the 50%, so I don't know how you guys get down that low.
We use our tyres.
Yeah, use the throttle.
Excessively, I
That's
think.
why.
is the word.
That's why I got so few laps. I was burning all my fuel, putting holes in
I
my
don't know. There was apparently Firestone got in touch and they want a word.
Are they Firestone? I'm pretty sure they're not Firestone.
I don't know. You see, I just kind of thought of the first one that came to mind.
Michelin, aren't they? Or is it IMSA Michelin? Firestone. Anything.
Check your stream. You'll be able to see on the tyre wall.
Firestone's IndyCar.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're going to come to regret that, Sean? Yeah.
I don't think I had a choice.
Oh, the waiting in carousel. Watching the red number go higher and higher.
Yeah.
Don't look at it.
Trying not to. I really am, but it's so big. That's what she said. Five laps of fuel to go, and I think I'm short. It's before the last corner this time. Mind you, that last stint, I was practically puttering around at half throttle not to crash.
Oh, man. That's how I feel right now. I just said that next 10 to go.
But as Sean says, it's through 1 and 2 of matching optimals and stuff. The bus stop a bit.
Yep.
But it's
Yeah,
the
I
carousel.
can be up and all the way to the hill, and then it all goes.
Sloppy. Short shift and it still hangs on the traction control.
I'm trying to take it easier on my tyres this lap, but it's so much slower.
Yeah. It takes some getting used. Like I still was less than a tenth off my best, but that with the green tyres, it's you lose so much waiting for it in the carousel and out of the toe. I think for me is the worst.
Yeah, I'm
because
level
you
with my best time right now. But as soon as I get to the chicane, I'm fucked in the carousel.
because it's all.
Actually, now that I'm trying to be really careful about these tyres for this stint, I'm like half a second to a second off my time when I was just driving flat out. So it's like if I don't know, getting that balance right of like,
Yes.
if you give up too much time early on, then there's no point keeping your tyres good anyway.
Well, it depends on how much you lose. Because if you get that time back, like if you're following a guy who's just not saving, yeah, he'll pull away in the first half. The idea is you pull that back and then some.
Yeah, but it depends how much you give
Yeah,
up.
exactly. You've got to do the math.
And how easy it is to pass.
Pass me the pit.
Well, I don't know. I mean, here's a sort of direct comparison, maybe. Well, not direct, but
2 laps of
I've
fuel,
got-
2 corners short.
I got 6 laps to go. Sean, you're just at the beginning of your stint.
Fuck.
Just depend. How much am I going to slow you up? Oh. Well, not much if I keep doing that, but
From a field perspective, this stint has been way better. Like I mean now, with with 2 laps to go, feeling really light and like shit, I could crash any moment kind of stuff. The place is still being bleeding. But it hasn't felt like I crapshoot whether I'll crash into a wall or not.
It's taken me 5 laps just to even start being quicker than JB.
Yeah, this lap, or that last lap in particular, I really noticed a drop off.
I haven't even had a message about my
out in the
50%
marbles.
yet.
Oh my god! Wow. Don't get out there. Don't get out there.
Worth defending that one then.
Oh man, yeah, I should have stayed on the inside and not let myself get out there. Okay, well there's I don't know. I hadn't really noticed the marbles out there before. But I almost went off the track just trying to get through it.
I think every corner's like that if you go wide.
Carousel's definitely like that. I had problems there at the end. If I got out of the groove.
I'm not going to make this extra lap. Okay, can we go heavy coasting on this one?
No, that's why I'm high score wise.
Really need to get to the pit box though. Get a fuel read. The tyre read. Damn it. Well, I stayed above 50%.
On the front as well?
Well, I don't know. I just never got my message.
Oh.
Why, have you had a message?
No, I just had a fuel message then, but nothing else.
I haven't had a message yet.
I didn't get I didn't get a message in the first stint though either. So.
Did it?
No.
What was yours?
My worst was 43 on the front left, but the rears were above 50.
Maybe there is, eh? What I got fuel-wise? 0.4 of a litre. Nice.
Well, there you go, mate.
Saved enough on that last lap.
Mm.
I made it to the top of the hill. Much better stint overall. 56,
Well,
68,
kept it off the wall as well,
55,
didn't you?
59. Yeah, so my lowest was 55, that one. I shall take.
Yeah.
So it
Nice.
just a slight change in behaviour, and I've picked up 20% usage.
How'd your chime suffer? Not too bad?
At first, it was. I think like where Sean's at, it's that initial change of the brain situation. So you're
like coasting to save fuel kind of thing.
well, yeah, you got to change. You got to undo the stopwatch, because all you're doing is trying to beat the time, climb the ladder, and all that sort of shit. I felt noticeably slower at the start, but I was happy to just plod around early.
You can look at Garage 61 and see what it says your average lap time was for each of those stints, and see which one was actually faster on average.
I'd have to do, if I wanted to do that, I really would have to do a stint without talking. Yeah, that first one I had a couple of spins, so yeah. But also, every time I had a chat.
It shows you clean average as well.
Okay.
But yeah.
Practice timing. Oh, is that timing function available? Oh, it is. They rolled that out. You know the Garage 61 live timing stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. I remember reading their dev blog, I guess.
I think I saw a post on Reddit about it and then forgot about it.
Yes. I did too, because I think they rolled it out to paying customers first. Whatever
So
it is.
you can open like this session?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's fucking great. Can I...
Wasn't that something you said iRacing we're implementing soon?
They're adding a track map. Like a live track map. Which definitely has overlap.
Yeah.
It'd be good if they expanded their like timing display to be like more fully featured as well. Like
The
some of the
problem
ones.
is you can't roll it out for others to look at, right? We can all share this link and we can all look at it.
Yeah.
Hey, the timings just showed me that Marcus has pipped me. Fuck you. I mean, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at my tyre, man. I'm just looking at my tyres. Just checking my tyres. But also, fuck you.
You've got a faster lap than Marcus.
Yeah, you
What are
haven't
you talking
picked in the standings.
Oh, what am I looking at then? Just showed Marcus up 1 and 36.6 versus... Ah, maybe mine's not clean.
Maybe just on the
Yeah.
current lap.
You did a dirty lap.
Cheater.
Why? Oh, JB's just... What is it doing? I don't understand. Just showing your 36.7.
Is it just showing whoever finished the most recent lap?
Well,
Like-
Jacob's fastest, and he's at the top. Marcus
Mhm.
pipped me with a 36.6 somehow. JB's just on a 36.79, and that's put him above Marcus now.
Really?
Obviously.
And it's definitely sorted
yeah.
by the position. Like I can see.
Yeah, no, I just did a 38 flat.
Oh, unless there's a delay with the data being sent up or something. Now that I've hit it and got out of the car, maybe I don't know. Although my track map's being updated. Right. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, talk about distracted. Definitely distracted. Nifty. Yeah. Yeah, Jay, you're right. I do have to. What you Fine. Oh god, there are lots of numbers. 3. Alright, what's your number?
148164.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooray! Alright, so horribly distracted, looking at practice. Schwan says there should be a thing that says something about best average
At the top of each stint, you can expand a thingy.
details. Consumed, tires.
On the left, you have your like best average, or like your average, and then your average and clean.
Got average lap time including unclean. Setup.
Open up the, like where you just were with the tyres and the fuel.
Yeah, but it just had fuel and tires. Fuel on the left.
Yeah, but like in like those sets left of the tyres and above the graph, it should be those lap times, no?
all looks all what should we call it? It looks all
Well, my worst tread on the rear after that stint was 57 on the left rear.
closer than mine, or I should say mine's closer to yours.
I did better on the front, 48 instead of 43. Right front was fine, 60 lowest.
I'm stopped.
It's just all those lefts.
John's lying to me.
Bastard.
Not
Back in a sec.
43-1 versus a. Well, yeah. Well, my unclean is obviously quicker because I didn't have the spins. Tyres, all I can see is tyres still remaining at the end. Trimmed, clean lap. That's a thing, that's a tyre thing. So the average clean lap, unclean, across the top, above, before you open. I don't get anything except for tyres and when I click details.
I thought it was there.
Round. I do have an overall average clean lap. Oh, no, it's just as in a clean lap time, not a total. Oh, so is that though. That's still just an average lap time, not an. That is time stopped, added. Time stopped, added. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. It's cleaned up the. All right. Aye. You're on a try not to slide kind of.
Yep.
Like I pretty much got within a tenth of my best time, but I feel like I was still just that small amount of sliding. I couldn't push like that the whole time. I really had to just give it away. And just cop the fact that it's going to be a few tenths per lap shorter, but still overall better. Go and get a drink or something.
I felt like I was way shorter earlier on, but now it feels like I'm halfway through the stint, and it does feel like there's sort of a crossover now where my times aren't dropping off, and I'm pretty sure they were before. But this is where I really want to see at the end of the stint, like what an average looks like in comparison to see how much I actually
Because
save.
I've used mine a lot, so with 10 to go, I could feel it sliding. And seriously, the last 5 laps I just putted around. I've got some times to look at. Definitely didn't have that feeling. Yes, it was slower. I still don't think I was as slow. What's my first stint? First stint was around 30. I was 39, 39.4, 38, 39.3, 39.5, 39.5. In I guess 45, 38. Low 38s. At my worst is a 38 flat. In the last 2 laps. But that one I was 37.4, 37.5. Like I'm miles in front personally, but I really torched mine.
My last 10 laps of the last stint were all in the 38s, and they sort of, 10 laps to go, I was like low 38, and by the end I was like 38.9s. So it was dropping off quickly.
Dude, there's definitely just God, what have we got? Hang on, I'm just gonna go to the gents. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna check. Post it. Generally, they don't post it until the final bop, right? From memory,
Yeah.
which is stupid. I shall have a check in at una momento. Right, be right back. looking at the lap. What is this? Garage 61 telemetry. Got a lap graph in there as well,
Yeah.
and I think it looks good. You can sort of see drop off, and also my crashing. I dig that. That's cool. I'm going to screenshot it, and we can discuss post-screenshot.
Okie doke.
Yeah, 10 would you? 10. Full fuel is 30.7 laps for me.
I'm doing a bit of fuel saving this stint as well.
I think either my current fuel usage, that. Fuck, sorry, Jay, look down.
I'm definitely feeling the benefits of looking after these tires now, though.
Yeah.
I'm like getting closer to matching my best now with 11 laps to go. Still doing 36s.
And you get used to, like, you retrain your brain into muscle memory.
Well, I'm really noticing it on the corner exits, which is not a surprise given how worn my rears were last time. But like, I can actually exit those corners in the boot now, whereas before, once they were worn, accelerating out. That's where I was losing like all my time. Was just accelerating out of these slower corners.
And how many laps you got to go?
11.
Oh fuck yeah! I think me also, but then towards the last 5, you still get it, but it's much later and much more manageable.
Like
And
I was expecting, while looking after these tires, to still be dealing with like, you know, a reasonable amount of drop off, but it feels like what I was doing before was just pushing it so far beyond that, like all the drop off was just really piling on. This has been holding on to the lap times way better than I thought it would.
it makes me think back to when the new model for this car dropped, what, 2 C-rings ago, about punching the tyres early, you'll pay for it the
Yeah.
whole stint.
It does feel like it, because now it feels more like I'm getting the benefit of it coming off without my
Yes.
tires actively dropping away from me. Thank you. I've got my line back through there.
I've got a line through there now. Like, it's not great, but it's something, and I haven't crashed there. I've come close, but it's so frustrating not having anything, just tipping in and being a crapshoot whether I'd survive or not.
I'm back.
Hi, back. Yes, welcome back here for the third time today. I've got to constantly remember the whole brake crossover discussion that is posted / discussed a few months ago. What
Yeah.
way it's not something I'm doing naturally. I've really got to go. You hang on, you're not doing the thing again. Go back, do the thing. Get it wrong.
Yeah. I think a little bit of fuel saving helps with that because you're naturally sort of lifting off the throttle.
Well, I was going to say
even just
that-
a second.
I was going to say the same thing in the opposite way though. Like doing it will also give you fuel saving as opposed to fuel saving. And it's true. One leads to the other.
Yeah. Because like even corners where I'm not like really fuel saving, I'm still just sort of lifting the throttle first,
Yep.
then applying. Even if it's just half a second or so.
I think with an enduro and hour stints or thereabout, it's really going to play out.
Okay.
You know, a D-class race where you're doing 15-20 minutes,
Yeah,
not going to
cool.
notice as much.
Just doing a practice.
Half of my improved tyre wear might actually be the fact that I'm doing that now and not fuel saving at the same time.
I've just got to practice it better, that's all. I just got to get into the habit, make it a habit.
I still feel like I'm using more fuel than JB. Like, it's crazy.
Savor up. So UJB needs to use more fuel.
Maybe. Starting to lose a bit of time. Still losing a bit of It's funny, I feel like I have this tendency to sort of, I'm like, I start the stint and I'm like, I'm just going to go easy on the tires, not chase times and all that sort of stuff. And then once I see it working, I'm like, oh, this is working. I can
Immediately
and
throw
I
it out
start
there.
pushing a little bit harder. And I'm like, no, it was working because I wasn't pushing.
Yeah.
It's
So like with fuel saving, yeah. Okay, I'm saving the wheel. Now I can go straight back to it. No, this is you have to do this the whole way. I remember doing that with matching the numbers. Oh, you're matching the number. Back to it. No, you have to keep driving like the whole way. Oh, what? No, that's shit. Mr. Consistency made us in the bus stop. Yeah. My favourite corner.
Mm.
Try and find a way or a line or something in the toe. I think that's my Achilles heel for years.
You mean your Achilles toe?
I like that. That's good. Will be forever known as the Achilles toe. What the fuck?
Everyone's like, that's not what that corner's called. Don't care.
It is now. Oh, I fucking forgot to check the connections for that monitor. Just turn one is going to be my off-track bogey corner. It's that mid-corner understeer, sort of try and use the corner to help turn in and just pushes a bit.
I've been doing this stint with like the fuel saving, not pushing as hard. Also, trying to like drive the tires more gently. I feel like it just makes it easier to drive. Like, I feel like I'm not getting any off tracks. I think I might have had one off track this whole stint. And when I'm looking after the tires, it just feels like there's a little bit of margin there to sort of.
Yep.
You can, if you're heading for an off track, you can use a little bit of tire to sort of correct it. Ideally, you don't, but
I do.
it feels like I'm just further from the limit, and so I'm not really getting any off tracks. It just feels like a much more relaxed, or as I said, I get off track.
Well,
More relaxed approach.
yes. But as I go through the process, right, I'm trying stuff like I might short shift a bit earlier in the corner before what you just went through, and I ended up short shifting to third. But the problem was it just introduced push that I didn't have before, and I ended up just pushing a little wide. But still trying to find a nice little balance and routine that'll work. It's still costing you the off tracks at the moment.
Yeah.
While we're in learn mode. We'll see that one snapped there. And I
I've been experimenting with short shifting, and my conclusion is you've got to do it before you're really putting the throttle on.
No, I
It unsettles the car too much, I think. If you're already like halfway out of the corner, you're better off just like modulating the throttle. Because I feel like I was really struggling with it. Like I'd hit the next gear and that would kick the rear out.
you can't do it heavy on the throttle. I've short shifted early and then gone, well now I'm in a higher gear, I'll just use more throttle, and it's still, the torque was just still the tires up, especially this corner.
Yeah, the toe, I'm actually a short shifting bit, but I've gone back now to exiting in second gear and just being slower on the throttle.
I'm sort of doing that in and out, like I'm still swapping between them, trying to find a happy medium. And it might be that the second gear thing works earlier, but the third gear works later. Not entirely sure. For fuck's sake. Oh, see, even then, third gear, short shift, half throttle. Two tenths with the low fuel load.
Hell yeah, I did. I also had a pretty good run down that straight that time.
I didn't think I had a terrible run through there that time.
starting to suffer these lower speed corners though. But
Must
laps
be
to
getting,
go.
yeah.
And I say suffer, I'm still way quicker than I was at the end of the last stint.
Because I'm not doing the world's best laps right now. And I'm reeling in, so I figured you must be close to the end of the stint. Probably the same place in the stint too. With a few to go.
So close to getting the extra lap.
Should be all over you too.
Well, you're only
I'm
about
keeping my
2
lap
laps
times
behind
together.
me. Maybe you and I are on a similar tyre.
No, I'm early.
Yes, I'm right.
I'm going to wait for a while. I've got 24 laps.
Yeah, you came back with about when I was on the second lap or something.
Oh,
I mean, you're like fucking 7 in or something.
I'm also only driving half a second off my best lap.
I think you managed the tyres better than I did in my first look after tyres stint, but I think that's a good example of what you can do.
I actually really think it's to do with what you're saying, JB, with the whole like if you abuse the tires early, it wrecks them later on. I think it might be
I
that.
said that. That was me.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, right.
Did I say JB?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, worry. What you said.
Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Because I've sort of forgotten about that aspect of the tire wear. I was just thinking, like, just wear. But I was quite low on the first 5 laps of this stint. And, like, say quite slow, like mid 37s, which at the start of the stint I was like, oh, this feels like I'm just really babying it. But since then, it's just been very consistent the rest of the stint.
We're back in the game.
I don't think I have enough fuel to actually do this last lap properly. I might have to.
That's what I did. I fucking coasted massively. But I was getting the message with in between the second and last corners. I just dipped it basically in every heavy brake.
I've been trying to save more and more throughout the end of the stint, but I just don't think it was quite enough.
I was just about to point and laugh and say, you got a big slide out of there. And then I had a big slide out of there.
Whoop, a big slide out of there. go past here on the right.
Yeah. Oh. If you need the data, I'll come around and push you next lap if you run short.
I should make it. JV go through. I was hoping to sort of get that final lap in pretty much up to speed, but it's too much just right at the end there. Yeah, there we go, sputtering. Sputter. This is a long pit lane to sputter down, so that was definitely.
And it's uphill.
Yeah, once you get that crest mid pit lane, you can switch on.
Will the pit limiter work when the engine's on?
They're changing the way the pit limiter works in the new update.
In what way?
Yeah.
Probably not in a good way,
So
bro.
Well, I think they're trying to eliminate people doing shit like, remember we used to like change up and down
Yes.
gear in
Oh,
the
the
GT3
pit-
car to like
Yeah.
sit it just above.
Yep.
So they want to eliminate that. So they're changing
good.
it to be a PID system, which is basically just a thing that tries to like constantly adjust towards a target, but it can overshoot and undershoot. And so they say like, as you're coming up to the pit limit, you might overshoot and come back down. They've adjusted the way that the speeding is triggered so that like it shouldn't trigger as long as you're on the pit limiter and you're not actively changing gears or anything. You shouldn't trigger it, and it should make every car sit closer to the limit.
Instead of being a
without
K
braking.
under, yeah.
Yeah, so every car should, if you just sit with your throttle steady and not touching anything, you should sit like right up at the maximum of the pit limit. If you start doing funny shit, it'll actually potentially overshoot and trigger a speeding thing.
Did they ever fix it? Because their pit speed limit was always NASCAR-esque, where it was average speed between about, I don't know, 4 or 5 pit boxes or something.
It'll probably be something like that.
But that annoyed me because you get the first pit box, you start from 0, and you get 1k over, you get the speeding and pit lane shit going. I'm like, how is the average between those two positions over? It just seemed impossible.
But it should mean that everyone's just doing the same standard thing. You just
Yeah, there's no advantage from cheesing it. Which I appreciate.
Me too.
Making it more accessible for the average gamer.
Yeah. Plus, it's how people actually drive
Hurrah!
down the pit lane in real life. So it sort of makes it more of a simulation to it.
What's happening, man?
Yeah, so that stint, excluding that last one, wasn't actually on the cards, was all low 37s. My last 2 laps were 37.4, 37.3.
Wow, okay.
And at the start of the stint, I was doing 37.5 was
He
my
always
first
beats me. I'm just happy to be this close.
lap. Well, 38.6. I don't know if that was the outlap.
Honestly.
Oh, no, I think I slowed
I think he's
down
hot lapping at the
something
moment.
on the first lap. Anyway, 37.5,
Maybe.
37.1,
Maybe.
and then low
We were a lot closer
37s.
earlier.
I nabbed
At the
it,
moment,
I
we're
think,
just figuring out
36.9s.
this
So everything was
tyre
between 36.9 and
is
37.5.
horrible. If you go out and just go balls to the wall,
I was in the
fuck tyre for the whole stint.
I think by the end.
We use the same set.
My
Stupid,
rears
right?
were
just
56
that good.
to 58.
Unfortunately.
Those were 60 and 67 on the right.
But we're learning
Way
this
better.
car. So the Watkins 6 hours, I think, in about 2 weekends. 2 weekends? 3 weekends?
So I could probably go a
Not this
little
weekend,
bit
2
harder,
weekends.
but I think part of it was just like
I've moved on
maybe also
from
temporary,
denial.
just
I'm in
really
acceptance now. That's
temporary,
alright.
never really overheating.
It's first world problems. It's not a bad thing. Way better than being beaten by
I
JB
think I did an extra lap, but I
or
hate
Sean.
trying to cut
I'm happy that the boys there.
Cut-
Marcus
cut
is
Matt.
less than a 10. He'll be depending on what kind of car it is. That's all good.
Is this the cut lap? Is this?
Yeah, we
Alright, so
we did
31
a
wasn't
stint
that one.
try of basically flat chat, and tyres were destroyed after about fucking 15 laps. And we've got to get to about 30. So we're now trying to find a nice little rhythm to take care of the tyres.
Yeah, so I did 32 laps, but I was not really making it into that 30-second lap. And I was saving...
Amazing how much
for the
time I
whole
lose. I don't know if
stint
you
there
if,
and
if you
out.
notice this, or,
So I feel like 31 is
but I'll
target
drop
for me.
a half
I
a
think
second to a
that's-
second a
yeah,
lap if I'm chatting. Like if I'm trying to read and have a
You
chat,
did
right?
32 before, didn't you?
The
Or were you
brain
calculating?
capacity that I need to divert to read
Yeah,
and to
started
chat.
at 30.
Polluted.
Yeah, okay. 31 laps feels good. 32 would be doable, but that's definitely like really actively saving. Probably
Whoosh! Oh my god!
not necessarily worth worrying about.
What you say is you're like, yeah, that's
It's only
it. You
6
know?
hours,
If
so
I wasn't
doing a lap
if I
less
wasn't talking to
is not
chat,
gonna
I'd be a
less
second quicker than that. That's what it is.
It seems unlikely.
For the kids, not for everyone else.
Ignoring Jacob, all of our best laps are surprisingly close as well.
Well, it was even
Ignoring
with Jacob for a good while. Yeah, I thought,
Yeah, he's improved.
Have you got the
Yeah.
Have you got the
Yeah,
long
I
weekend?
know.
You do, right? It's only Queensland
Back
and
to single second.
WA that
I think
doesn't
his,
have the
his
long
best
weekend.
lap was quicker than all of ours while he was
you got the
doing
girls?
his fuel saving easy run. Yeah, stuff.
You doing anything for the long weekend? Nice. I am not going to leave the house, I'd imagine.
Oh, was that your lap graph thing, Warwick? That's cool. How do you see that?
That is in. Like when you go to your Bizzo, there's a flashy timing thing, and then down the bottom under standing where the standings are, there's a little menu across the top of standing. You got standings, laps, incidents, or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, laps. I see it. Oh, so I can only see my own?
I think so. Maybe
Which
there's
is who I've selected.
maybe there's some stuff where we can.
Oh no.
Or you can
click,
change. Yeah.
Yeah, so you click like the little dudes on the track. Oh, so you can actually
The
overlay.
little dudes. That's a technical term.
so this is useful for races?
Yeah, so you can
team
overlay.
races, I mean?
Well, it's probably more for these kind of sessions where we're all practicing.
13. Is that the eldest that's turning 13?
But well, actually, I guess while we're racing, you could overlay the lap graph of
Hey.
somebody else.
Yeah.
Say, and
You're
you
in
can
that
see
phase,
on
so
average.
I think
much
having
clear-
boys is a
much
little
more
bit easier to
clearly,
deal
like,
with than having
whether
girls.
we're quicker or they're quicker. Or
Oh
whatever.
no, really?
And you'll see where in the stint they are. You'll see which lap they're
I
on.
mean, locked away because she's on a device, or locked away because she's
Pick it up, old man. Get out of me way.
just chatting to chat, right? Leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, I'm
Jacob's so much quicker.
so out of that phase now. It's fucking
Yeah, so
great.
I can really
But
see on my.
I can't
that
remember
second
age
stint
and
just
how they
like,
line up
flat
with
the
years at
line
school,
was
but I
across
remember
the whole stint, and I can
year
see
9,
how not flat it was on
my
the
year
first
9.
attempt.
Yeah.
Year master got
That's
us all together.
Hey, you're-
Yeah. It's that
You're
phase where
adjusting.
they're ending childhood and they're just starting to march
Yeah, I
up
think-
to
Like I
adulthood.
said, it was more like
But
if you just get in the
my
car,
year master
just went in
at
the car,
school
did
for
a
year
full
9
stint
basically
just
said,
in
Year
default
9s
mode,
are
and
the
then I have
biggest
that point of
fucking
reference, and then I'm just
assholes.
like, I know what to
Maybe you said the school or just in
adjust
general,
from there.
because
Bounce
you're
off
at that phase where
second
you're
curve there.
maturing, you're ending childhood,
So I was a
becoming
little bit quicker than you were on your second stint.
Say again.
I was a little bit quicker than you on your second stint.
In general, overall,
Yeah, overall, I was more consistent.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
probably were varying more with the chatting,
yes,
but our final 10 laps or 5 laps or so are very similar.
yeah. I thought you did a better job with your consistency and your tyre management than I did, but I think that'll come. I'll just need a bit more practice to do it. That's all. What happens when you get old?
Well, I mean, it wasn't far off. Like like the last 5 laps or so, it's only like a 10th or something difference.
That's true.
So I think
It's a phase. I mean, how many times did you hear that? It's just a phase.
I think your tyres were like just as good as mine. It might have just been a little bit less consistency.
But I don't miss it. Don't miss it. It sucks, and I'm sure you're.
Jake starts faster.
You're not there yet. You went, I want to go to parties. I want to go to the movies or whatever. All those sorts of things with their friends. No chaperones. You need to get through this whole. Hang on. I can't protect you there.
He's got some very low 37, like 37.
Let go. Have fun with that. I remember hitting the boys when they first asked.
This
for
is
that
a cool
stuff.
graph. I like this graph.
Laid out and said, these are the things that I worry about. All right, Mum and Dad aren't there to protect you. Things happen at these things.
Must be bad out of time.
Laid out and said, I'll let you go if you meet these
minute
things.
and a half.
And if you do what I ask
I'm
and
gonna
you can
pit.
prove that you can follow instructions and stuff, then the next time I'll let you stay out later or longer.
It's cool.
or
Like it's cool that
whatever it is.
iRacing's adding the track map to the sim. But the fact that
glory
Garage
days.
61 have just added this, I feel like this is
Finding their
the
voice.
same stuff.
Finding their voice.
But with
Good
more
times.
detail
You look back at
and useful information.
And laugh at it. Maybe.
I'm surprised
Or you'll
they've also
go
got
balder.
like some of the UI stuff is confusing and I feel like a bit unintuitive. But like the ease that I could just open the page and there was a little thing that said live and I just clicked live and I'm looking at the session that I'm currently in. It's just super easy. Like that's sick.
That's one of those things that acceptance too, right? You get to the point where you're like, you know what? I think it was a Jamal. Did you ever watch Jamal back in the day when he was funny? What was he on?
You finished your stint, JB.
Fast Forward or something?
No.
Comedy company. And he was like, shoot my head. Like, if you're gonna go now and under my.
I can see where you
time.
started talking on your lap graph.
Shut up, guys. See? Science. I got 16 seconds. Nice little box.
Your quickest laps are quicker than my laps, but it's not quite as flat of a line. And then you start to not really bad, but
2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yeah, it's about 14 days from today. 20.
our track temp is 56 degrees, by the way.
June, 20 something of June.
56.
It's our
Yeah,
I
it
think
felt
it's-
like that.
our second session. So today's actually been really cool. We
I don't imagine it'll
figured
be
out
that hot
that
on
tire.
race day.
Is this the right date, Warwick?
Yeah, see, now they're picking on me because I can't
Yeah,
host a
it's the
fucking-
right date. I think it's like within a week.
Okay. It's just really sunny.
Yeah, I set it to clear. Set it to clear. So
Yeah.
But it is
so it would be
mid-summer.
consistent.
So it'll probably be warm, but it might not be 56 degrees warm.
Don't know. I don't think they release that sort of information, Matt, until the week of. From
No, you said this
what I
live thing was really easy to find.
remember. But yeah, 2 weeks. We're this session's been really, really good.
On the main page.
Oh, the ones
The
you
first
live.
session
Yeah,
we
on timing,
did
sorry.
a full stint, it was 30 something laps, and we figured out / kind of remembered 3/4 of the way through the stint that tyre management is a massive thing for these cars. We typically don't race regularly. Young tech here racing every day, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that we've forgotten about how to do. Tyre management, one of those things. So now we've got to retrain the brain, figure out how to look after the tyres, and then probably try and creep back up to the speed. So we were probably set the quickest times in the first stint, but we just went straight out of the gate and went fast. Now, the plan I think is to sort of let the tyre come in over the first 4 or 5 laps, just sneak up on it. No slides. I think my first stint I got down to 33% tyre usage on the rears. The first stint. Then we tried a little bit of tyre management. We got that back to 50, 55, I think. This set is from 2 seasons ago, so we probably do some work on that as well. We're done. 2.5 stints. 2 2/3 stints. Oh. I have not looked at any iRacing forum. So I've got no idea what's gonna play out there. Basty's
Oh, look at the checkered flag. I was just about to say, I think I've done enough driving for now. I guess I don't get a choice.
No.
There's a 3-hour block too. Normally, sort of 1, maybe 2 hours. Made it a bit extra just in case you were dawdling like you were.
BRB getting out of here.
Don't know which way I've unmuted. Times. He doesn't know I'm talking to it. Alright, I forgot what it is anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, checkered flag. Yeah, we put it up for 3 hours, Sean. So Matt, I have been fucking with stream and stuff. I had the replay, what do you call it, the replay PC set to the, what would you call it, PAL? Is it PAL format or the NTS? And 59.94 fucking megahertz thing. And my machine was set to 160 something, and it was making the replay screens fucking choppy. So essentially,
That's pretty good. Garage 61 thing.
yeah, no, actually, make it that one, eh?
Good.
I had these 2 screens set to different frame rates, and they weren't really compatible with the capture, which was making one nice and smooth, but the other one not. So I've spent time in the last couple of days trying to bring them in. I've got gone from 59.94 to 60 flat, and I've changed my gaming machine from 165 down to 120. So they're now multiples of frames. Hoping that makes it nice and smooth. That's good.
Back in a bit, boys.
It's dead. Harder to read. There you go. I can see. I can see. I can see what I see. Yeah, on the lap graph, I can sort of see. Is it around 75? Just after 75?
Yeah, 77.
See, Matt? Science, bitch. But you can definitely see. Even can I show outliers? Is that what the? Oh, that looks
When I
worse.
do that, yeah, it like It's because there's some lap in there that says it's 22 minutes long, which you must have like.
That's a
parked
pit
up or
stop.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be a pit stop, right? Surely.
No. Well.
Because I
must
haven't been parked on the side of the road for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But when JB went and I had went off and got
Yeah.
drinks and stuff.
So yeah, when you click hide outliers, it hides that one, which is I
But
guess
it still keeps the other ones in there.
Yeah, I guess because it's such a like if it wasn't there, then the other ones would be outliers, and it might hide those more accurately.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Um,
Must be using like a 105% kind of thing.
yeah, something like that.
But
But the screenshot I posted is basically like you, me, and Jake's second stints, and like you can see your blue line, you get a few like banger laps a bit quicker, but then you've also just got some like slow laps mixed in there.
oh, you can overlap them.
Yeah. So if you go into the standings tab, you can highlight a bunch of names just by clicking on them, and then when you go back to the laps tab, it shows you all of the lines.
Oh yeah, who are you?
Some colours in here.
I'd like to hold control or something.
But...
Oh yeah, there it goes.
So like when you go to the standings page.
Oh yeah, I do have to hit control. I do have to hit.
I don't have to hit control. I think when you just click a row in the standings page, it adds and removes that person from your little like.
I was clicking the little radio button between number of
Oh.
pods.
Number of pods. Oh, what does that do?
It's
I think that focuses them. I think like so on the map it will follow them around. I think, or is that? Set as reference. Okay, I guess that just makes it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you have one reference car, and then you can have a bunch of other cars selected, I suppose. I don't know what reference.
All right. Okay. Yeah. This is all right. This is making sense. Okay. Cool. I'll have it. Make it. Patch. Without fucking the layout completely.
Oh. You can click on top right. There's a little padlock.
Yeah.
Unlock it.
Yeah, but you're fucking with the layout, so hopefully it doesn't remember it to actually have to save it. But I still didn't see something that would it out, or like can change bigger. But I just want to pop that out.
You can't pop it out. No,
what if
I don't think so.
But I could drag it so it's on its own and not part of it. Yeah. Yes, it will. Alright, okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay, that's cool. I dig that. Okay, cool. There's a bit of play to do. Panels? Because it looks like two columns at the top, one column at the bottom. You can fuck around. Okay, plenty of time.
Well, you can have as many columns at the top and bottom as you want, I think, if you just keep dragging stuff around.
So, over on the
It's
chart.
just fully dynamic.
I'm blue. Well, Schwann's purple. BB orange. Marcus green. Okay. Yeah, red's got the. Can you zoom on it though? How do you? Can you select the laps? Wait, show me between 30 and 60.
I don't think so.
Because obviously the longer the session, the harder it is. I can see.
I guess this is a first revision.
Yeah. I think it's look. I think it's fucking awesome. Oh, it's super Mr. Consistent. Oh yeah, you are super flat.
Yeah.
Key thing there. Look. That must be probably to you at that point.
You can sort of see from lap like 54 to 58, like there's not much difference. There's like a tenth or so difference between us. So your tires were still good at the end. You just weren't as consistent, I think, with the driving.
I think there's a lot of just fucking around. No, that's good. Good practice though.
And you can
Last
see
dash.
like there's some spins on my early laps, but you can see on the first stint just the angle of my like lap times just getting slower and slower the whole time.
Yeah. All right,
Same as
yeah.
yours. Both our first stints have the same like gradient to them almost, or yours is even a bit
But
worse.
you had the
We both-
benefit of someone saying, "Hey, dude, by the way, remember?"
Yeah, I'm still telling you, I was getting my own reference. And you can see how good I do on the second lap, so you can't fucking.
No.
Take your advice.
They are my boys. That volume's good.
Happy with that.
Yeah, I am too.
Hope the cars don't change too much when we update.
What update? What are you talking about? Is it a big difference? Like when they go zoom, come down. Fast. What about Schwan? What about when Schwan talks? That's him. That's what. Schwan.
But
Thank you, Vol. Your volume.
100 volumes.
Just I need to do something. How much children? Because the oldest? Oh, again the oldest. I'm sick of them kicking my ass. How to be going in? That sounds like an IndyCar. Nice. That is sweet. I love that. I love them collabing.
Yeah.
Dude, just get away, you pain in the ass. What are you doing? Why are you awake and annoying me? What's up? Yeah, it's not for you to lick and dogs. Oh, you stink. The purple shoe. Oh, that's your inlay.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't have an average lap time in the slot that I thought it. I swear they used to. Guess what? Just have the one.
There's no reason to suggest that it didn't. Like, they could have very easily just have made a change.
Well, it just seems like like they've gone to the trouble of being like, here's your average fuel total, here's your average on clean laps only. And then they're like, here's your average time including unclean laps. The obvious next thing is like, well, what's my average time for clean laps though?
I would
Why
argue
don't they
that
have
that's
that?
more valuable though.
Yeah, it's
Well-
like the most valuable feature.
As valuable.
Yeah.
As valuable. Yes, I agree. It just seems like an odd miss. Like you either don't think about clean and don't have anything clean. It's odd to have half the clean information. Like there's times where I'm like, I do an off track and I'm like, you know what? That was such a fucking bee's dick to an off track. That just include that. That's close enough. I didn't do a massive car. I didn't gain tenths by having that little off track. You know, I just want to include that. I get that that would be an option, but this would be really cool. The clean lap average.
Ideally, you could have a selection thing, and you get the average to select, and you could just click a button and it says select all clean laps, and then you could manually then just add a couple where you're like, I know that one was fine.
Yeah, right, exactly. I agree. Or even the ones where you go, you know what, don't worry about the off tracks, but I don't want to count those ones where I just literally had a slide. Yeah, well, yeah. To be fair, he was way more consistent than I was, especially early on.
Yeah.
No, I'm really pleased with that. That was good. Made really good progress yesterday. It was incredibly frustrating not being able to do a clean lap. Like I was like 1 out of 5, not crashing. 1 out of 5 getting
Just
through
have to get
without
that.
crashing.
I mean, I think that setup was definitely easier to drive than what we had. Not like hugely, but I think it was more stable.
I just
And you got a fun one.
Come on.
Because in that first stint where I had crashed a bunch of times, it was because I kept turning back to the left too early and hitting that left-hand side curb on the bus stop. Just too hard.
I pictured your other favourite corner.
Oh yeah.
Third last turn. So what you were turning?
I only had
Oh,
one.
turn.
Yeah, so I was turning in. I was never hitting the right curb too much. I was hitting the left curb too much. And once I sort of got my, I think it was, you said you were going too deep.
Yep.
I think that was exactly what I was going too deep. Hitting the first curb just fine. It was like in my head, I was like, I hit the brakes. I hit the first curb at the right point. Therefore, it should be fine.
Yes.
But I just had too much speed, so then I wasn't able to get around the second
Out of
curb
place.
correctly.
That's the same for the next two. Like if you call the bus stop 4 parts, the right, the left, the right, apex. Going in too deep, often if you survive that, you end up missing the third apex.
Yeah, you're wide. And then
You
you
can't
super
turn it
slow.
back. Yeah. If you survive. That was cool. 3 hours, my knees are fucked. So I went for that little walk to get drinks and stuff. And took a few laps before I actually. What's up, Papa Dog? What do you want? I want someone to go outside and watch you sit in the sun. Sleep. Oh my god. And you can at the same time hit right, that's hilarious. They experience speed oscillations. Visual and won't trigger a penalty.
But it's still averaging a speed to some amount.
Yeah, but if it's every couple of seconds or meters, as opposed to, they mirrored the NASCAR rules, I think, because they are a NASCAR sim. They just shoehorn fucking street racing into it. I mean, circuit racing into it. That's why there's no safety car in road courses, because the safety car code is built on open. Everything is built on open. Road courses and afterthought. And because the fucking code's so old, it's a 25-year-old code under there.
It looks like we might not have multi-class start.
Oh, it is, because it doesn't need to be ready for it.
Yeah, it says, well, including this in season 3, know that it's not a sure thing that will be ready. Because it's definitely a thing where if there's any little bugs in it, it could fucking ruin
I was going to say, you do not want to test that in a special event. You want to...
Yeah.
Even if they release it, they might end up just saying, you know what, I'm not going to put it in a special event.
Yeah.
You want a season of testing it, like PVT, production verification testing before fucking up special event.
And I mean, as well to be fair, like I think the multi-class start sprint racing is hectic and people do dumb shit, and people can get on pole who aren't really like necessarily
this will help
as
them.
aware.
That'll
But I think I've never had a start issue in an endurance race in our like special events because people
we
are
have.
pretty
Take
with like a class starting like too close or something.
well, that's the thing. The beauty is that the pace car will take the guesswork out, so you won't have this issue of
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I don't recall ever having a problem where like the other classes have like fucked it up. Where the problems arise, like when the LMP2 lead driver just goes, oh, well, I'm just going to follow the hypercar and start right away.
But historically, we've been in the top class. I think that's helped. We've only been one or two events overall.
We tried to do Watkins in the GT3 one.
That was just you and JB.
And it went
Hey, Lich.
horribly.
How you
I was
going,
thinking about it before we were signing up for this, and I was like, I think I said like roughly like, are we doing a hypercar? Or I assume we're doing a hypercar. And I think there's an appeal for me in doing like a non-fastest car if I'm like really like well practiced, because I feel like it's more challenging. But we're not like super well practiced in endurance, so I feel like I don't need the extra challenge.
I don't mind doing it, but the thing for me is it'd probably have to be a non-GT3 class. All of these other ones have been, if you don't do the top class, well then it's GT3. You guys did the LMP2 for the petite.
Yeah.
We did the slower class in Autumn. But like, there's
only-
enough special events that are GT3 only special events. So if you want to race GT3s, we do GT3s in that. This is good because you get to do a different class. Like I want to do something that's not GT3. In this case, then it's just...
Yeah, we haven't really done GT3.
Yeah, because a lot of 24 hours. So we've been able.
I think all the GT3 movies are 24 hours. Or if you're doing like the nerd 24 hours. I
Family's
would
been
probably
good.
be keen for a Nürburgring 24 hour.
We
when
are-
they up the car count from 28.
We are prepping for
I think I would be sick.
terrible. That's scary though. Also, your server needs to be beefing up all that shit. I am worried about extra network traffic. So
I think it's probably in line with like they're also improving the efficiency of all that sort of stuff.
yeah. Oh, definitely.
Because
But
like they've had 64 for ages, right? Like surely they can handle
this
more
is so hard. I don't know
now
how
with what
people
we
do
have
this. How to
than they could 10 years ago when it was
too
also
old
60.
for this. It has been. Like I said, this I reckon it's just old code. They've just built on
Yeah.
what was
Well,
essentially
they're building the new
NASCAR
engine
racing.
as well.
Yes. So
New graphics engine, so it's not it's different.
well, I don't think it's too far fetched. There's a lot of new base going into iRacing 2.0.
Well, I really like that they are doing like it is just iRacing. It isn't iRacing 2. Like I don't know of any other fucking product that
I think it's just
World of Warcraft is maybe the only one who's like also done this kind of like gradual change over time.
and that's because it's the same model. It's a sub model.
Yeah.
Where other games, what they're doing is they're selling a piece of software, then going, oh, we're gonna half copy iRacing and charge you for cars and track, and go, oh fuck, oh here's a set of Corsa Evo, or here's Project Cars 2 or 3 or whatever, which I think is a big move. I think for the subscription model to truly work, you buy in, and then we'll keep upgrading your content and shit over time. Yeah, this is our second practice session with the Watkins 6 hour. We haven't done a lot of racing. I don't think we've done one real race this year. Haven't raced anything in between, and it was really good stint. Learning about tyre wear today. What are we doing? I don't even know if my mic works. My work, it does. Sound doesn't work. This is our first full fuel run. Well, first full fuel run. Just did the baseline sets last week. Made good progress. Learning the tyres, how to keep them nice. I don't know how quick we are yet. How competitive we are. This is a pretty hot session, I think. Let's set this for midday. What's info? What are we running? Oh, looks 6 track temperature. Yeah, it's pretty fucking hot. So I think we're on the up. I don't know what time of day the actual race is. Hold on. Yeah, don't know. Early days. At least we haven't. Normally we spend trying to pick a car. We just made a car. Are you racing? Are you planning to race it? We don't. I don't think. Not racing a proper, consistent. Going to be. I have a funny feeling we're going. Well, bottom half of the field. We need to be racing. Have a better show. 2 cars. 2 and 3. I felt I was the one could not get through the bus stop with the curves in the bus stop. But today's been much better. I don't think I had a single crash in the bus stop, which is great. Not a crash. Else.
Well,
Look at this
I'm gonna head
retard.
off.
You're off? Off like a Chewy?
I'm off. Yeah, exactly like that.
Well, what's your plans? I know you should probably have any, but
For what? What do you mean?
well, if you're not slumming it, if you're batching it,
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. working tonight, so you're up for something again later.
I am going to a friend's house for board games.
Board games? If you play games, you're grown up. Come on, man. Come play computer games.
Got to escape from a war zone. That's serious shit.
That sounds like Tarkov. You want to come to Tarkov?
No, that's what I meant, because that's what you're doing.
Ah. Eerie ass.
So not tonight.
Oh, fine. Can't get fucked. Can't get fucked.
I'm off for like 5 more weeks.
Huh?
Can't get fucked for 5 more weeks.
He's ditching the boys for other boys. That's all.
Alright, thanks for the host.
No problem. Let me know if you want to change the details. the reason why I struggled before the officials come out is because I'm not sure of dates, time, temps, weathers, stuff. So change.
Oh no, well you used the. Oh, I guess we don't have the.
No, I did this one from scratch.
Yeah.
So, which I'm terrible at. So, if there's anything you want to change, let me know. Is working night shift, so should be sleeping all day tomorrow. Going to work night. Well, I'm batching it for the weekend as well. So the boys together when you're not here. We'll play. Zeus, stop.
Alright, we can do some more tomorrow.
Yeah, I need to do. Very good. Very nice.
See you tomorrow.
Right, see you, Ron. Ooh. Yep, that's it. Heading off. One of the reasons we streamed today was more electricity work down the street. It works. Windows has a fabulous feature where it decides to change audio devices, and I drive around for an hour, no sound. That's always great. It works. Frame rates 59.94 at 60. Make sure it's still looking nice. Yeah, it's just ironing out the kinks. A good 3-hour session today. Thanks for that. Very soon. 3 hours is enough. We're off. Back on later. See you again. Thanks for popping by. You on for some more tomorrow, I reckon. Take care, be good.